Hello again. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel. My name's Duncan Taborda and I'm the founder of Class 1 School of English. We're hoping to start our regular sessions very soon, right here in this beautiful city of London. So if you are local, you want to try come along and try our sessions. We'll be running some enrollments on the 25th of February. I'll give you some more information about that. But today I'm going to speak to you about the past perfect, okay? As you can imagine, using the past perfect is something you would use when you're talking about the past, okay? But the difference is that when you use the past perfect, it's when you're talking about two things in the past. The past perfect is going to be the first thing that happened. Okay, I'll explain that in a bit more detail, but first let's see how you form it. So the past perfect is formed by using the past tense of the verb to have. The best thing about the past tense of the verb to have is that you don't have to change it. For I, you, we, me, he, she, it, doesn't matter. It's always had, never changes. So you're going to use had plus the past participle. Of the verb. Now I have explained past participle in a previous tutorial, so I don't want to spend too long on it, but I will just quickly mention that the past participle is known as the third form of the verb. Whenever you see English verbs in a list, you'll see it like this. This is known as the base form. This is how the verb starts. This is the past tense, so if you're talking about what's already happened. And this third form, this is the past participle. It's an auxiliary part of the verb. It's something that can't be used on its own as a verb. If you hear a native English speaker say, I seen you yesterday, it's completely wrong. Yeah, don't follow that lead. The past participle cannot be used on its own as a verb. It can only be used with other verbs. That's, like I said, as an auxiliary. Okay, and in this case, we're using it with the verb to have in the past. So had plus past participle. Okay, this is how you form it. Now, let me give you an example here about two things that happened to me today. Okay, so I woke up, it's finished. Woke is the past of wake. I woke up. I brushed my teeth. Okay, now which one of those do you think I did first? Okay, obviously, I woke up. Unless I've got a very strange, a very strange sleepwalking problem, and I actually brush my teeth while I'm still asleep. It's the first thing I'm going to do is wake up, right? So, I woke up, that's first, I brushed my teeth. Now let me put this in a sentence all together and show you how you would use the past perfect, okay? So, instead of me saying I woke up, I'm going to actually say I had woken up. So woken is the past participle of to wake. Here you have the past simple, here is the past participle, okay? So I had woken up. Now before I put the second part of it in, I've got to put an appropriate connective, a joining word. And for this one I'm going to use before. Okay? So I had woken up before I brushed my teeth. And there you have it. In one sentence, I've now put both of those things in, and as you can see, I've used the past perfect for the first thing I did, which was to wake up. So I had woken up before I brushed my teeth. Now here's the beauty of English. I don't have to leave it like that. Just because it's the first thing I did, I don't have to put it at the start of the sentence. I can flip it. I can put that in the second part of the sentence and it would have the same meaning. I would just have to change this joining word. Okay? So let's do that. There you go. I've now put it in the second part of the sentence. It's known as a clause. The two parts of the sentences are known as clauses. Like the man who brings you your presents on Christmas Day, Santa Claus. I've now made it the second clause, but I've still got exactly the same meaning. All I've done is I've changed that joining word, okay? So I brushed my teeth after I had woken up. Okay, so as you can see, it's a fantastic tense. It really is. If you can get into the habit of using it, it's going to expand your vocabulary. It's going to expand your expand your speaking skills, improve your speaking skills. Sorry, it's going to improve your writing skills, and it's just going to give you greater scope for using this language. Okay. Now, there's one other thing that I can show you. You can use what's known as the past perfect continuous. Okay, let me explain that. When we use the continuous, again, I've explained this in a previous tutorial. We make the verb into ing, okay? We add ing. Now, let's do that. To use the continuous, you have to have some form of to be. If it's in the present tense, you've got to use am, is, or are. If it's in the past simple, you've got to use was or were. Using it with the past in the past perfect, we're going to need the past participle of to be. All right, in this case, that is been. So let me show you in a sentence that hopefully you'll understand, okay? So I had, now this is where I put the past participle in. I had been. Okay, now I need an ing word. Okay, so I had been waiting when the bus arrived. So we use the continuous in English when there's an action that's gone on for a little while, and in this case, because I've been waiting for an hour, I'm going to use the continuous. And when you use the continuous in the past, the best way to use it, which I will explain in a future tutorial, the best way to use it is you describe a longer action that was interrupted by a shorter action. So in other words, me waiting for 1 hour was interrupted by the bus arriving. Okay? As you can see here, I've got, I had been waiting for 1 hour when the bus arrived. There's my past perfect, but it's the past perfect continuous because I've got the ing, and there's my past simple. Okay? The first thing that happened was that I had been waiting for an hour. The second thing that happened was that the bus arrived, and that's why I've used it. Once again, I can flip that on its head. Okay, have a think. I'll give you a second to think about how I could put the bus arrived at the beginning and put I had been waiting at the end. Or I had been waiting for an hour. Okay, I think you've probably got it. We're just going to change the joining word. In this case, the joining word is when. So, the bus arrived after, again we can use after, I had been waiting for 1 hour. Okay, I flipped it again. I've put the second clause to the beginning. I've put the first clause to the end. Same meaning. All right? So have a practice with that. You really will, I think you'll enjoy using it. And as I said before, it will really improve your skills, okay? I think hopefully just that little thing that I've demonstrated the beauty of English, the richness of English, okay? This is why I love the language. This is why I love my job. I love teaching English because it's such a great language. So thanks very much for stopping by. I certainly hope you've learned something. If you have, why not subscribe to our channel? It's free. I'm not going to charge you anything. I'm hoping to keep it completely subscription free. It's a new channel, so I'm going to be uploading videos as we go along. But obviously, if you subscribe, you'll be informed when a new video has loaded. I'm also hopefully very soon going to upload some of these documents that you can download and keep for your own records, and obviously will help you as well. So yeah, please subscribe, tell your friends about us, please, and also watch the adverts. Do me a favor, watch the adverts, because it's the adverts that help us to keep it subscription free. Okay, so I'm Duncan. Let me put my name on there somewhere. Where should I put it? Let's put it there. Yep, Duncan Taboda. Look me up on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel. We are Class 1 School of English. Hopefully you might even fancy coming along for some of our regular sessions. It'd be great to see you there. I will be informing people on this channel exactly when that's going to be, and the dates and the times, the prices, things like that. Alright, thanks for stopping by, and until we meet again, until we speak again, over and out.